Hello and welcome back to They Are Billions, and if you wonder why we are not in the exact same spot as we were before, is because I started recording and 10 minutes in I noticed that I for some reason had forgot to plug in my mic. I had done a small break and I had unplugged it just in case, so nothing could be recorded or and I had forgotten to actually put it plug in the mic again. We haven't missed a lot. All we really missed was me opening up a few areas and picking up some research point. That's basically it. That's all we really missed. Now, we have opened up this with the friendly turrets, which is going to be very useful. And we have opened up this room with the landmines, which is also going to be useful later on. I have talked a bunch of stuff which I can't remember exactly what I said, and we have taken a bit more damage, but we have found so many grenades and med kits that I feel like we are absolutely fine. I apologize for my absolute derpy move of not plugging in my mic again, and I feel super stupid for not remembering that I unplugged it. But you haven't really missed anything. I have been walking around and picking up some research point and finding grenades and med kits, and then killing a bunch of zombies. That's about it. That's basically all you have missed when it comes to content of the game. Now, if we then continue, we are going to see if we can clear this as much as possible. Now, this might not be viable to do because it's going to spew out stuff all the time, so let's just continue.
For the humans.
And yeah,
okay.
As I said, I apologize because, and I feel angry with myself for forgetting what I did.
Excellent ideas.
And it wasn't like a long break, it was just a super short one.
Easy.
Just to pick up some stuff and get a drink and stretch my legs a bit, that's it.
Come on.
Now, these mines won't explode if I walk over them, but if a zombie walks over it, it will.
Let's go.
And if we go up here, we should have some text saying something. Attention, the infected have reached the storage area. It will remain in quarantine until new orders. If we open up this, it's going to be some really nasty ones.
For the
and let's
princess.
move over here like this.
Come on.
Using the mines for these
Excellent
are
idea.
super important because they have a lot of HP
right.
and do a lot of damage.
No fear.
So
Great.
I wouldn't recommend.
For the Empire.
I wouldn't really recommend fighting them heads on, even if you are using
I
Kalos
still have some tricks up my sleeve.
or anything. It's like
Yes.
he shot 3 times,
on.
and yeah, they have
Just tell me.
500
That's
HP.
easy.
It's way too much
For
HP
the Empire.
to fight for the hero at this point. It's not
No problem.
it's not going to end well if we do.
For the humans. Yes.
There we go. And it's like 1 or
Of
2 more
course.
down in here.
For
There's
the Empire.
a bunch of them in here, so being careful here is going to be
No problem.
important. Not getting stuck on stuff
Sounds
would
good.
be nice. No, come
They're
on.
already
Come
dead.
on. There we
Anything
go.
more?
Follow me, step on the mines, and die. In that
Great.
order. Good zombie.
Yes.
Now, let's see if we can loot all the stuff from here.
This is for the Empire.
We have a bunch of science picked
All
up.
right.
I don't think the crates have anything.
Let's
Nope.
go.
And these crates doesn't have
Great.
anything, and it's going to be this.
This is nice.
Let's see what we can find. We should
This
be
would be
getting
useful.
Empire points soon, maybe.
Good quality.
This is a super good place to get the weapons factory is a super good place to get a bunch of
Wonderful.
I finally got Empire points. Super good
All
place
right.
for research points because the max is 360. So, and it says the base command has succumbed to the infection. Infected, highly dangerous.
Perfect.
Ooh,
Yes.
yeah. There's a bunch of
Not sure,
fast
but let's do
and
it.
nasty zombies in there.
Come
So
on.
using grenades and this field
Of
is
course.
advisable.
Anything more?
There we go. They all died. What I'm going to do is like
Great.
stand down here. Now, since we opened the door, we needed to open the door. We needed
Nice.
to be close.
All right.
And that meant we couldn't really do anything about the
For
whole
the humans.
we have to be really close
So
to do
glad
anything
to do it.
kind of stuff. So
Wonderful.
now I'm going to heal myself because I'm at half HP, and
Perfect.
being at half HP is not a
Let
good
me
thing
blow
if
up
you have a
some
bunch
heads.
of fast zombies with a lot of HP running
Let's
towards
kill
you.
the enemies of the Empire. Silent and lethal.
And let's do
Sounds
this.
good.
Boom!
For the humans.
And it got a lot easier all of a sudden.
So glad to do it.
Zadin, and let's. I think that's all.
Understood.
We have another med
Looks
kit,
worth
which is
taking.
good. Now we don't
Excellent
need
idea, sir.
to use another one because we are
Good
now at
quality.
full HP. Doesn't seem like there's anything on the table over here.
Let's
so
go.
was it only that one thing?
Come on.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Understood.
Now, let's see if what we can find through the next door. Some other things and
Perfect.
the artifact.
This is for the Empire. This would be useful.
Now we have
Amazing.
picked up the
Of
objective.
course.
If we look, we have the mission object, mission artifact. So now I just want to get the optionals, and then we just need to escape, and we are done.
All
And yeah,
right.
there's a bunch of nasties, like, in these rooms. So using the minefield and the turrets is going to
Nice.
be like it is a
Okay.
necessity to actually make use of the minefield and the turrets for this map, because your
That's
hero isn't good enough
Let's go.
yet, really. It's not really
Let's
good
kill
enough.
the enemies of the Empire. That's
Let's take a
easy.
peek in and see.
Interesting.
Let's throw
Come on.
a grenade like that.
I hope
Now,
not to
grenades
find
is
a heart
very
here.
loud, so it will
Excellent idea,
alert the zombies.
Anything more?
So if there's zombies
Alright.
in the room, they will be alerted
I still have some tricks up
because
my
of the
sleeve.
noise.
Come on.
I'm not
Yes.
sure how
They're
it works
already dead.
with unexplored areas.
Come
Like
on.
if you haven't seen a place.
Nice.
And don't be afraid to use your grenades. Just saying, using your grenades is a way of not having to use
That's
medical
easy.
kits. And yeah, there's a lot of them over here, so
Nice. Silent and
as you can see, using the grenades is very helpful.
for the Empire.
Now I'm basically doing this
easy.
the wrong way,
Those heads are calling
because
for a
you
bullet.
should probably make use of the
Interesting. Come on. Of course. For the Empire.
turrets to help you, but
Come on.
I didn't. So
For
whatever.
the humans. Of course. Let me blow up some heads. Okay.
Well, I have one left, so I'm going to save that one at this point.
For the Empire.
Now, I have basically cleared this whole room.
Come on.
Not completely, but
No
almost.
fear.
So,
It looks great.
and if I remember correctly, there is a spawner out
That's
here, so we probably won't be able to like clear it completely.
Nice.
But
Yes.
I'm not sure. There might not be any
All right.
spawners here.
Come on.
Doesn't seem like there is, but
This
shouldn't.
is going to be fun. No fear. Of course.
You should
So
never
glad to
assume
do it.
anything,
All right.
really.
The
So,
party has just begun. Great.
and make sure you explore and try to go places, because
Great value,
yeah,
no doubt.
you will find that there will be
Let's go.
like areas like this, which I have just stumbled upon,
Fast and silent.
which you can get to. And if you
For
don't
the
go
Emperor.
there, you might not find everything. So
Perfect. Understood.
and of course, if you don't care about finding all the
Yes.
stuff and all the loot, then like by all means just skip it. But if you want it, make sure you look around in
easy.
every nook and cranny, because yeah, you might find some really weird path which like gives you that tiny
For
bit
the
which
Emperor.
you had missed. We have some supplies, some medical supplies, and anything else we have missed, which is stuff we can pick up. It doesn't seem
Yes.
like it is. Let's open this door up and
Great.
move back a bit.
Let's kill the enemies of the Empire.
There we go.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yes.
I can't believe I actually freaking
No fear.
did what I did and forgot to plug in the mic. That's
All right. Of course.
well, what is I can't really change this change it,
Yes.
and that brings me up to a very important note about this game, is that you can't reload.
I hope not to find a harpy.
Like if something
for the Emperor.
like if you screw up or there's some hiccup in some way, then you are probably screwed. You are going to have to stick with whatever happened, because this game automatically saves and there is no way of reloading from a previous like save. So
perfect.
Yeah, be aware that it can be quite tricky if you aren't like careful with what you do.
Silent and lethal.
I'm not sure what I have missed. It's probably like some weird path somewhere, which I haven't looked at. Something I have missed. I missed something. Is it over here maybe? I should probably just go a attack move to that point, because there is some zombies lurking around. Yeah, I missed this part here, and that's probably what I need for the last like 50 empire points and 30 research points.
For the glory of Quintus.
So
all right. Sounds good.
yeah, there's a spawner over here as well, so
come on. Those heads are calling for a bullet.
something is here. There's 10 of them, which means I need 40 more. Just no way to... I have no idea where I need to go to get the last bits. Because we have basically seen everything of the map, so I'm not sure where to go.
That's easy. No problem. For the Empire. Okay. Anything
I missed one thing over there. Oh, two things. That might be the Empire points that I'm missing, but... or research, I'm not sure. There's some things that's missing. And I'm not sure where they are. This is really, if you miss something, you're probably going to have a hard time finding it, because it's probably just like one or two things. And if I remember correctly, there's no way of highlighting stuff. You're going to have to like find it yourself and hope that you find it all.
Interesting indeed.
Okay, 10.
Fast and
you get a sort of a highlight. Whether that's a bug or not, I'm not sure.
Wonderful.
But Yeah, where is the last bits? That's a good question. That's a really good question, to be honest. And the only way of knowing is to mouse over and see if the cursor changes. Like this, as it does here. Like, it have to be like a full cog and not like a mouse pointer. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else in here that's left? I don't think there is, but you never know. You never ever know. Checking every single little bit. The rats is not something you need to check, but every single cabinet, every single book, every single crate and plank on the floor. You never know. Now, I like that it's not obvious what's... So you actually have, like, it is actually possible to find it. However, I would like to have a, like, something similar to like a search skill, which is specific to
for the humans,
to
for the Emperor,
the heroes.
Of course.
And what it does is basically every 30 like every minute, you can do a highlight of stuff in a room, and they stay highlighted for like 10 seconds. So you can, for 10 seconds, you can see what is interactable. And then you have a minute cooldown, and you can do it again.
For the Empire.
That way it's not like,
let's go,
given to you, or maybe even use like an item you can actually pick up, which helps you, like a data pad, which gives you information of where it is, and then you can always see it, but it's just like not everything. Just say 75% of the stuff you can find with the data pads, the rest you're going to have to find yourself, for example.
Great. So
that would be cool.
Glad to do it.
That would be very helpful as well. Is there really anything in here that's... I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure where to even look. I need 20 Empire points more, and I need 30 research points. I'm not even sure where I missed it.
For the Emperor.
Is it like over here? I don't think so.
All right.
No.
Come on.
Thankfully, you only leave if you click on and get the cursor change, which is...
Sounds good.
That's good.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, that's a bit of passage which could have had something but didn't.
It could be a trap, but
like I can't remember where stuff is.
Yes.
I know it's well hidden most of it.
Alright.
Like,
Yes.
and I think there's no
Yes.
such thing as you have to come back and get it later to get all of it.
Come on.
I don't think that's a thing.
Come on. All right.
I really didn't check the helicopter, but it doesn't look like there's anything
All right.
that has anything to do with a helicopter that's like
Yes.
something we can pick up at all.
Perfect.
Have I really missed something in
go.
here? That's highly possible. Like this tiny bit of the on the floor that's, or in a bed or something, which I have missed.
Perfect. Perfect. Come on.
Jeez, this is
Nice.
oh, so annoying.
Okay.
This is
Come
just
on.
not fun, having to search like this.
Perfect. I love it.
Is it here that I missed something? It wouldn't surprise me if it's like something in here. And the thing is, you can have like 4 different things which look exactly the same, but one of them is something you can pick up because it's randomly decided that, yeah, this is something that you are going to be able to pick up. There we have
Great.
something. My god. Okay, that's okay, that's one more thing. Yeah, having to search like this is just painful. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I have no idea where it is, but somewhere it is.
For the
Okay, let's
Emperor.
pick that one up.
You
Okay, we
made
have
my day.
all the science at this point. So
That's
now we
easy.
are just missing. Now we're just missing the Empire points.
All
Now,
right.
if I can't find the Empire points,
For the humans.
I'm not as torn up about that as with the
Anything more?
science point, research points, because they are way more useful and have a larger impact. Now, the Empire points are important to gather. That's why I'm going to try to find them, but I won't be as mad if I can't find them at all. Now, where might they be? They might be up here.
Perfect.
Oops.
They're already dead.
Let's go over here. While he's going, I'm going to look around. Now, I'm going to go here just to see if I can walk alongside the wall. It wouldn't surprise me if there's some bullshit where, oh yeah, if you walk alongside, no, there it is.
Sounds good.
There it is.
Still have some tricks up my sleeve.
We missed that one tiny spot. Oh, yeah, and that's most likely the last 20 we had to find, or could find. We didn't need to find them, but could find, because we have everything, really. I just want the Empire points. And this is not because I'm a completionist, really. I just want to be very efficient about and have options, which means I need all of the points I can get. So you will see, it will make, especially the Empire points, you will see what they are used for. They will make a big difference if you have a lot of them. It will make quite a big difference, and the more research points you have, the easier the map missions is going to be. The normal, like, colony building missions. Because then you have, like, more options to play with, rather than trying to scrape through with the absolute most basic stuff.
Yes.
Which works for a while, but then you need to have, like, the better upgraded stuff. And that's the reason why I went for the farm, the wood workshop and the farm. And we are now finished, finally, so we can actually end this episode. Yeah. There we go. And done. So now we have two options, really. We have the crossroads and the infected swarm. Now, the infected swarm is not an option at this, like, right now, because they are way too strong. So it is going to be the crossroads next. Let's check this before we end. City life, trouble in paradise. Several notable megacities have surpassed the 90 million population threshold, raising the alarm among distinguished scientists and scholars around the globe. Valentina Falco, an esteemed urbanization scientist, claims the viability of the model needs urgent attention. Left unchecked, life in megacities is headed for destruction. Not in a matter of years, but a matter of months. At her recent talks, experts from various disciplines chimed in support of her views. In fact, many believe that the influx of unsustainable life in cities has resulted in too many veritable wastelands. Rural areas going fallow, becoming arid, and being entirely depleted of nutrients to sustain any viable crops or wildlife. They believe that life on Earth will soon be impossible. The government, on the other hand, maintains that these are alarmist activists whose views are unsubstantiated, and that our current system is under control. They have no comment to the report of unrest and riots on the rise in low-income neighborhoods attributed to a shortage of basic necessities. Yeah, there was some... I have to say, I haven't really read these before, but I really like them. They are addressing some interesting topics with these, and telling the story of a fantasy world as well. But we are going to have to end this. I am once again terribly sorry about the missing part of the clear in the weapons factory. You didn't miss much. It was just me running around and picking stuff up and talking to a mic that wasn't recording. Basically, that's it. So you didn't miss that much. But we are going to have to end it here. So thanks for watching, goodbye, and I hope I'll see you in the next one.